Most of us approach self-improvement as if we were broken machines. We wake up already late, already behind, already convinced that time is something running away from us. So we chase it. We schedule, optimize, discipline, and punish ourselves for not doing enough. But what if this entire approach is the problem? Life is not a journey toward a destination. It is a dance. And a dance is not improved by rushing to the end of the song. Self-improvement begins with awareness, not force. True self-improvement does not begin with fixing yourself, because there is nothing fundamentally wrong with you. It begins with seeing yourself clearly. When you observe your habits, your distractions, your resistance, without judgment, you create space. And in that space, change happens naturally. Trying to conquer yourself creates inner conflict. You become both the tyrant and the prisoner. Watts would say, this is the ego chasing its own tail, using the mind to fight the mind. Instead, improvement arises from understanding. When you understand why you procrastinate, why you escape into noise, why you avoid certain tasks, you no longer need to force discipline. Clarity becomes discipline. Time is not an enemy. We speak of time as if it were a thief. I don't have enough time. Time is running out. But time is not running anywhere. You are the one running. The present moment is the only place where anything is ever done. You cannot manage tomorrow because tomorrow never arrives. When it comes as now. Anxiety is living in the future, and regret is living in the past. Productivity, creativity, and peace all live in the present. When you fully inhabit what you are doing, whether working, resting, or thinking, you stop wasting time trying to escape the moment. Ironically, this presence makes you far more effective than frantic effort ever could. Stop treating rest as a reward. One of the great illusions of modern self-improvement is that rest must be earned. We say, I'll relax once I finish everything, but everything is never finished. A musician does not pause the music to enjoy the silence later. The silence is part of the music. In the same way, rest is not the opposite of productivity. It is part of it. When you allow yourself intentional rest, not escapism, but true rest, your actions become sharper, more focused, more alive. Time feels abundant, not because you have more of it, but because you are no longer fighting it. Do one thing fully. Multitasking is not mastery. It is fragmentation. When your attention is divided, your life is divided. Enlightenment is simply being fully where you are. Apply this to time management. When you work, work. When you eat, eat. When you rest, rest. Doing one thing fully transforms ordinary actions into meaningful ones. You stop measuring your life by how much you cram into it, and start measuring it by how deeply you live it. Improvement without obsession. The paradox is this: the more obsessed you are with improving yourself, the further you drift from yourself. Growth is not a straight line upward. It is a spiral, sometimes messy, sometimes slow, always alive. When you stop trying to become someone else and start paying attention to who you already are, improvement stops being a struggle and becomes a natural unfolding. You are not here to beat time. You are here to dance with it. And when you do, you may discover that you were never behind at all.